Well, congratulations for making it through the entire series. Give yourself a hand.
Yay! We didn't die.
Yeah, you didn't die.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We didn't die. We can
And
still
that's
go
big.
on.
That's
Oh, yeah?
big.
Oh, it means a lot. Trust
does.
me.
Yeah, for sure. Really, though, when you look back at this experience, like life-changing?
I think people would like to hear that it's this amazing, life-changing experience. But I think for us, this is our jobs and our careers. And the only thing that I think really changed was that we maybe got fast-forwarded a little bit, or these massive films on our resumes enabled those doors that were slightly cracked to open up a bit. And I think that can be life-changing if you go in the right direction and work hard.
Right.
But it's not like all of a sudden it's night and day from when we were on before to when we are now.
How about for you?
Well, there is like definite Twilight hierarchy. I'm sure we all know who's at the top, and we're kind of like mid-range.
No,
so
you guys.
we've got
Stop
to.
it.
I mean, to be absolutely honest, we've got to experience all the great things, and not have the intrusion.
Yeah,
of,
keep our privacy.
Of it's just been rabid. This fascination with some of the top ranked stars in this, and.
Yeah.
So in that respect,
Some
I've had a very sort
self-inflicted.
of positive experience with Twilight.
Yeah.
I can't complain at all. It's been wonderful, and something that I'll obviously look back on in 5 or 6 years' time and think, wow, that was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, you get to play Volturi, and I love the Volturi. I mean, I think for
Keep
any
going.
actor to
Keep
be,
going.
but seriously though,
going.
for any actor
We like
to
this.
play bad has to be the best gig in the world because you
fun.
really get to just have fun.
You get to just sort of piss people off till you die.
Yeah.
And
What
that's
could
all
be
you have
better
to
than
do.
that?
You have to piss people off, That's the idea.
You
Yeah,
absolutely
It's a lot of fun.
And then to have Michael Sheen as your leader. Seriously?
Yeah.
Does it get any better than that?
Yeah. He's a
Or
talented
worse,
bloke, isn't he?
whichever one you want to see it.
I think it's so great. But you guys are all, you're all fun to watch. That's what I mean
Right.
about this movie. I mean,
Right.
we love all the love stuff and everything. But for
No,
me,
we don't.
it really was watching the bad guys go at it, I have to say. And I wanted to know, you got to do stunts. There was a lot that you got to endure over the last 4 or 5 years. What was the most memorable stunt or thing that you got to do in the series that kind of really just stands out for you guys?
I think for me, the very first fight scene that I did with New Moon, I think was just really cool because it was surprising. I mean, when you create a fight scene, you always make it massive and you cut it down and whittle it into what it is on the screen. And a lot of times it gets really kind of butchered, and you never really get to see that really creative work that the stunt coordinators, fight choreographers, and everyone that was involved do. And with New Moon, you got to see a really great stunt fight scene put together almost properly, and really you get to see the whole thing. So that was exciting. And then I think that would be the most memorable for me.
How about for you? I know you guys went to Italy too, and you shot
That
there
was
for a
tough.
little bit.
That was really,
harsh.
real rough life out there in that beautiful countryside with wine and real Italian food.
Yeah, the authentic stuff.
Yeah.
How about for you? Most memorable stuff.
Memorable stuff. I think that going to Italy was certainly a treat. I mean, it was my first movie, New Moon, so it was to be treated like that for the week and a half we were there was almost felt very like I'd opened Pandora's box to what it was like for movie experiences, and I don't think really that's ever going to be replicated.
Yeah.
So it's kind of very very blessed at the very early stage of my career to have such an experience. But this last movie was great. It's great to see, all that work we put in. It was 6 weeks of really hard work. Everyone would turn up to set at the same time.
Yeah.
They might get used, they might not get used. It was a huge logistical challenge to shoot that confrontation scene because you just didn't know who was in the shot and who wasn't from one moment to the next. It was very much, a sort of guerrilla shoot in the sense that they were going like one step at a time. So the patience that everyone sort of exacted there was commendable, and to see it all come together so smoothly was everyone can see from the movie.
It was a fantastic scene.
Yeah, it's a great scene. It's
Yeah.
probably the biggest fight scene that's ever been choreographed, really.
Yeah.
The
I
amount
don't
of
know how
people in
Bill
there.
held it all together on that.
Yeah.
Well, that was his first fight scene,
Yeah.
or one of his first fight scenes. In fact, we were shooting that one in New Orleans. There's
The
clips
alleyway.
of
in the
everywhere.
alleyway, yeah.
And Bill came up to me like just after we'd finished and goes, Charlie, how you doing? That was my first fight scene. Yeah. How did I do? And I'm like,
Wow.
wow, Bill. I don't know, man.
That's pretty cool. Wow.
It's weird that you're asking
It's not
me
like
advice,
it's not like
yeah.
me trying to direct a dance
Yeah.
musical and then asking you. It's like you've got the Oscar sat in your office.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't make you guys break into song at any time?
No,
Interesting.
and I'm terrible at singing, so I think it's a good thing that he didn't do it.
There was a moment where the
My
Cullens,
dancing's good.
Okay,
I
okay.
can bust a move for
the
one.
Cullens and their witnesses busted out some dance move at some point.
Oh,
and
the choreographed
started
dance.
just dancing towards us at one point.
Well, have you not heard about the casting Twilight, the Broadway musical? You
What
guys
do
aren't
I-
going to star in that?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Don't you think that'd be cool? Twilight, the Broadway musical? Twilight Saga?
That
This could go on
would
forever, you
be
two.
Interesting.
Okay, this could go
Be
on.
interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
I think if Mel Brooks did it,
Okay, there you go. I would be there.
Yeah.
I would be there in the
Yeah,
front row.
absolutely.
Absolutely. There's no doubt who makes these movies continue are the passion of the fans.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were.
Gosh. Well, other than you two, we've
About
already
us.
established that fact. Yeah. Let's move on now.
Yeah, fair
but
enough.
kind of get over yourselves, guys.
I
But
can't.
no. No, but seriously, the passion of the fans is like I've never seen anything like it.
Mm-hmm.
What is is there a memorable passion fan moment with you guys? Because I know I spoke to Taylor a couple weeks ago. He told me that he signed a fan's arm and came back and she had it tattooed
Yeah.
onto
Wow.
her. Like, wow.
Talk to this guy about tattoos.
Some Brazilian girl got my face tattooed on her thigh. I think it was the thigh anyway.
Thigh or calf
her
muscle?
thigh?
Something like
Her thigh, I think it
that. On her
was.
body.
yeah.
Somewhere on her
Yeah.
body. His face.
Like
and it was well
a
done.
decent- it was well done. Like
Wow.
it was like it wasn't like a half-assed thing. It was like she went to a good tattoo
Artist.
artist and, what can I say? I mean, I'm
Gosh.
flattered.
I was going to say, is that the highest form of flattery?
I guess so.
Could be, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, it's weird enough like someone going around with a t-shirt with your face in it, which some of them do.
Yeah.
But a tattoo?
Yeah.
That's forever, sweet.
It's aggressive.
Exactly.
It's aggressive.
Wow. Is it bittersweet that this has all come to an end now?
A bit, but
For them,
yeah. But it's I just get excited about what's next. I'm excited for
Yeah.
moving forward. I'm always excited for being creative on something new.
Yeah.
So it's a job, and you go from one to another, and you keep going. And they're all their own individual experiences, but I don't think I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, it's never going to get better than Twilight.
No.
Ever.
No. I mean, it has to have been a great acting. I think just a great experience,
Totally.
anyway, right? But you're right. You do have to move on. There are
Yeah.
other things in life, as we know. These guys are all going to move on too.
Oh, yeah.
So what's next for you then? Tell me about what's next.
I've got into writing and reading, which I should have done at school really, but I.
It's
started
never
doing
too late.
Nope.
I've got a great big Viking. My first lead role actually coming out in 2013, April. It's called Hammer of the Gods. It's a big Viking epic, and I might be doing something on TV before Christmas. If not, I'm going to the jungle.
Okay. What are you going to do in the jungle?
I can't really tell you.
Okay. We'll hear about it, I'm sure.
It's not importing or exporting.
No.
What about you? You're a newlywed, I understand?
I am, yeah. I got married in September.
Very nice.
Yep. That was a pretty amazing time. And
Another Canadian girl?
a Canadian woman.
Woman, okay,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
She's from
Can't
British
be
Columbia.
Canadian women.
Yeah.
No. And then
that's
I've got a movie with Billy Bob Thornton, Abel Longoria called Baytown Outlaws, which is a redneck sort of action comedy. I play one of three redneck brothers who take a job which they think is going to be easy money, and it's anything but. And it was a lot of fun, and that comes out, I think, early 2013, so maybe January, February, somewhere around there.
Ava Longoria, not too shabby.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Billy Bob Thornton, too.
I was going to say, how did you enjoy
Andre
working
Brower.
with Billy Bob? Because he's
He's
pretty
great.
open, from what I understand.
He's cool. He is who he is. I like that. I just like someone to be themselves and not have to put on a sort of a facade.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Well, you guys are great. It was always fun watching you in these movies, and best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Lots
Thank
of
you
fun
very
to talk
much.
to you both, and enjoy the rest of your day in Toronto.
Try to, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.